What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? MonkeyFlop here, and today I wanted to talk about gaming disorder to be recognized as a mental health condition. Now, I'm going to do my best to bite my tongue and give you guys the information right off the bat and give you my opinions at the end of the video. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Playing video games too much and too often will be soon recognized as a mental health disorder. Gaming disorder will be added to the official list of diseases by the World Health Organization next year. Symptoms include the inability to control when and how to play video games. Another red flag is when someone picks games over other interests in life and keep playing despite negative consequences. The decision doesn't mean that playing video games in itself is a problem. Experts say, however, it should be seen in context: where, why, and how much someone should play. Adding game disorder to the list means it will be recognized by doctors and insurances. Now, here is where my opinions come in, okay? So, this is actually a real thing, in case you guys are wondering, and they're going to implement it and add it next year, 2018. And so, right off the bat, the end of that is pretty interesting because it's going to be recognized by doctors and insurances. So, insurance companies are going to be buying my AAA games that I want. Awesome! Count me in. Gaming disorder. Yes, yes. Please raise my hand. No, I'm just kidding. Seriously, this actually kind of ticks me off. Now, I get what they're saying, and anything too much is a bad thing. Okay, everything should be in moderation. But if I worked my entire week and I just want to stay home and play video games on the weekend, there's not going to be negative consequences to that. I'm taking care of what I need to take care of. And, if I want to have a 12-hour gaming session or longer, that is completely up to me. Now, like I said, I definitely get what they're saying. And, honestly, mental health should be something that the United States takes more and focuses more on. I definitely understand that. I definitely agree with that. There's so many different mental health conditions and disorders, but this kind of outrages me because it really hits home. Gaming disorder, like, really? So you're telling me if I play too much video games, I have a mental health condition? Actually, you know what? I have friends, honest to God, I have friends that go and see a mental health therapist, and part of their treatment plan is to play video games, and that is part of their coping skills. That's what helps them get through the day. Sometimes people with depression and different things, that is honestly it's a treatment plan that I've heard, and actually a couple of my friends have shown me paperwork with that on there. That's part of their treatment plan. So how do they fall into place? They have a real mental health disorder. Part of their treatment plan is video games as a coping skill. And so now what, you're gonna tell them that they get a gaming disorder and just flip them all around? I don't understand it. And honestly, what outrages me even more is anytime video games gets brought up in the media, especially old-fashioned media. And by the way, most of this is coming from old-fashioned folks that don't have a clue of what video games actually are. They don't even know the social interaction that we have. They think we just sit in a dark room and play by ourselves. Anytime that video games gets brought up in the old school media, the first form media, like the news, ABC, Fox, ESPN, no, I'm just kidding, but CNN and all those other places, those old school places that your mom and dad watch. Well, anytime they bring up video games, they always blame whatever happens. Oh, it must be because of video games, or this happened because of video games, that happened because of video games. I'm tired of being labeled as a gamer as something bad. People need to start recognizing and realizing that gaming is developing into a culture. A lot of people binge watch movies. Is that going to be a mental health disorder? How many different mental health disorders are you going to have? Are you going to have the Netflix disorder? How many people sit at home and just veg all weekend long watching, binge watching their favorite shows or binge watching a brand new series? Is that going to be, are you telling me that's going to be a mental health disorder too? I just think this is a little bit wild, in my opinion. Like I said, mental health disorders are a serious thing, and if like, we should really pay attention to mental health disorders a little bit more than we do as citizens of the United States. Honestly, there's not enough of it, so I definitely understand, and I definitely side with the whole mental health disorders and things like that. But I have a hard time agreeing with gaming disorder to be a mental health disorder. I guess I have a disease. I guess I have a mental health disorder because I like, I like to play video games in my free time. And, I don't think they understand it, to be completely honest with you. I don't think that they understand that we have a whole online community and we interact and we talk to each other. I honestly think that they just think that we sit in a dark room and play, just single player games all day long and just get lost in that. Even if that was the case, it's my time. I worked all week. That's what I don't get. Okay, like I said, everything in moderation. You take care of your stuff. You take care of your business, and the people that can afford video games are the ones that are working. How many people can afford $60 games? $300 consoles, $400 consoles. If you're gaming on a PC, how many people can actually afford that? The working class. I'm gonna leave it with that. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. I think I just got triggered a little bit too much, to be completely honest with you guys. But I really genuinely want to hear your guys' opinions about this. Do you guys agree with gaming disorder to be added as a mental health disorder, or are you kind of on my side? Because if they add gaming disorder, then they better add movie disorder, TV show disorder, everything in between. So I honestly think that it's a little bit stretched, but make sure to hit a like, share this on whatever social media platform you guys use, and comments really do help me out. Make sure, if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button, bell notification, and I will see you guys in the next news update. You guys are freaking awesome.